Wait a second, I recognize that. Wasn't this called Crypto Fix Pack 4? Well, let me check. Somewhere, I think it should be here. Oh. 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 Oh no. How far does this go? Little disclaimer. I am not against using bot assets from stores. They're a good way to get something together quickly. But if your entire game is made out of it, oof, there are some problems I have with it. So there's some things I want to show and talk about here real quick. What asset got used? Why did they got used? And what does that mean for the game? Because some of them have some implications. Also, because it's fun, I'm gonna make an estimated cost for the trailer. Alright, so we got the basic attacks here. And we start off with the Slam, which is clearly Realistic Effects Pack 4 from Crypto. Also, I'm gonna analyze all enemies and player models too, so the first enemy here comes from this pack. $50. Let's go. This Archer effect. Yeah, so this is the main thing, the main problem I have. If you have a game for years in development, using prefabs and using bought assets, it's not a big deal. But if you have an MMO that is supposed to be your thing, you're trying to show off what's unique about your own game. How the fuck do you show off something that someone else made? Using parts of these assets for your own attacks is not a big deal. But just using them one-to-one, basically you use their whole idea, the whole concept. You didn't think of your own Archer attacks. How should the Archer play? What's the gameplay revolve around? You just go ahead and take ideas from someone else. That is not showing what your game is. It's just showing you placeholders. Unless there's no game. But that's for a different discussion. Let's continue. Effect on this weapon itself. From the good old Mesh Effects pack from Crypto. Well, now next up is the Scorpion scene. We got the same slam down again. Here's the Scorpion itself, also on Sketchfab, same guy who made the previous mob. Here's the ice effect from this mage. It's just this sped up that the ice instantly crumbles. Here's the dragon attack, also one of the things I noticed originally and that got me around to make this video. I've seen this prefab used many times before. And then also got around, well, same guy also made a dragon. Here I synchronized the death animations. Then I was like, that stuff looks very much like this one. Turns out it is. They actually removed the animation to make it less interesting, weirdly enough. Here's some basic attack on this guy. I'm pretty sure this is this attack. Also from Crypto. It was fine, it's nothing special. And then finding this guy was a little bit harder because the resolution of this video is not that crazy. But yeah, I found him here. And that's the dude. One of the boys again. Well, this cave, I couldn't really find the cave itself, sadly. Who knows? But yeah, the same guy, different pack. Yep, also one of the same guys, same pack that we saw before. Animations also used from the pack itself. Now here comes the big one. Oh, big boss fight. I wonder how much stone... how much is bought here. So the Archer effect, which is just Crypto's Archer pack again. Oh, there we go. We got Tentara Snake, and our boss fight is just $40, one asset, slap it down. So about this thing, this was really hard to find, but there's a guy called Kuki who is Chinese, who makes effects videos and he sells courses for VFX. So I saw this clip inside of one of his videos, so it is an asset that exists. I have no clue where it's from and what it's called, but it's very obscure, but I found it. And there you again, boss fight, and they're just using this effect again. Yeah, the boss itself, of course, the little flying golem thing. Of course, also. Here, this scene, I was just lucky to find that, but it's all pack on some ruins, just used kind of one by one. This is kind of something I found from Reddit and made me originally think about the game. And that is this whole city is just a $200 pack. So there's nothing in the city that is unique. They just slapped assets on the floor and said, yo, that's my level, there you go. And that's the original motivation that got me to make this video. So here comes now the city as charts. A lot of things you can find here. I've not found a lot of the environments around, but a lot of the character models. So here's an example from the developers from one of the packs. And that's this guy. She's just the same dress. And it's just prefab slapped in. These have been used throughout the video multiple times later on. And this area, this was random. I just looked through assets and I just found that everything lines up completely perfectly in this one. It's called like Merlin's Cave or something. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and there's the train. It's like $13 train, there you go. Funny enough, this whole ship is also an asset they just bought, but it was supposed to be a level, an entire level, not just one boat. It's supposed to have like 4 or 5 stories of like rooms inside there. That's just the Kraken, most popular asset on Sketchfab, one of them, but just rotated upside down. It actually has little legs, but they just moved it upside down like this. That was fucking hilarious, to be honest. Yeah, and there's a lot of other assets I have not found, like the Snake Man, a lot of the environment stuff, but to the point where I found basically every enemy used, most character models, almost all effects of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like way more that is just bought asset slapped together. They maybe did a little bit of something. Like, it's hard to tell if they actually did hitboxes and collisions and actually a fighting like a system, or if they just animated it and made everything look like it actually has a system. Some aka a fake game, right? They just keyframed the attacks, keyframed the knockbacks, stuff like that. We don't really know, and that's the thing. I just wanted to put this video out as a warning that not everything you see as face value. If you know a little bit of the industry and the assets, where stuff comes from, the creators, you will recognize stuff really fast. So if this game exists or not, it's up to the debate, but it cost them $1,696.90. Nice. Also, why would they take so much money? If they're able to put out pre-orders, and let's say they do the, it's $100 thing, $100 to play the game early, etc., like a lot of other MMOs do. They only need 17 gullible people. 17 to recoup the cost. I'm sure the trailers are a little bit more because I couldn't find all the assets. But think about it. They need roughly 20 people to fall for this and just buy the game. So please, do not pre-order this game or buy it unless we 100% know it exists and it's not just animated. And it's not just making characters move through the town and then have a camera following them. We don't know what this game is gonna be, but everybody knows the trailer is way too crazy on everything they promised, time travel, etc. Just please step back, see if this game actually exists, and don't fall for a pre-order possible scam.